Hello kids, welcome to today's maths class, and today we'll do algebraic expressions. Introduction. Arithmetic is the branch of mathematics in which we learn about the number, their operation and the properties. Geometry deal with the shapes and line, and algebra is the branch of mathematics which involve number and letters to represent variables. Now let us learn about the fundamental concept of the algebra. There are two types of the symbol in algebra. First is constant. Constant means their value doesn't change. A symbol having the fixed numerical value is called the constant. Thus, the number 4, 5, 7 upon 5000 etc. represent the constant as they have the fixed value. उनकी value change नहीं होगी. Next is variable. They are also called literal. A symbol which take the various numerical value is called the variable or the literal. Literal of variables are represented with the small English letter. For example, A, B, X and Y, etc. Next is numerical expression. A combination of number connected by one or more of four basic operations. For example, plus, minus, multiply or divide is called the numerical expression. For example, 4 plus 3 minus 2 into 3 divided by 3. This is a numerical expression. Next is algebraic expression. An expression which involves both constant and variable is called the algebraic expression. For example, x plus 5, 2r plus 3 or x minus 5.4 etc. are algebraic expression because it has two parts, the variable part and a constant part. So this is an algebraic expression. Next is pattern from the matchstick. This is a sequence shape made by the matchstick. Shape number 1 like this. We added 2 more matchstick. Second is this. Third, fourth like this. So write down the term of n, the expression for the number of matches in the nth shape. The sequence of the number is, in first one there are 3 matchstick, next 5, then 7 and then 9. So every time we are adding 2. So observation of the above shape will be, shape number 1 will contain 3. That means 1 into 2 plus 1 matchstick. Clear? Next, that is containing 5 matchstick, that is equals to 2 into 2 plus 1 matchstick. Shape number 3 contain total 7 matchstick, that is equals to 3 into 2 plus 1 matchstick. Shape number 4 that contain 9 matchstick, that is equals to 4 into 2 plus 1 matchstick, means total 9. Clear? So on generalizing, we can say that the nth shape will contain 2n plus 1 matchstick. Next is number sequence. We can find any number in the sequence. Each number is the sequence is called the term. Let us consider the sequence 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 25 and so on. So here 5 is the first term and this one 17, that is the fourth term. Clear? In the above sequence, the succeeding term are obtaining by adding 4 to the preceding term. Means previous number में 4 add कर रहे हैं, so we'll get the next number. So the rule is to add 4. First term, that is 5. So that is equals to 4 into 1 plus 1. So 4 plus 1, then 9. Means 4 into 2 plus 1. Third term 13, 4 into 3 plus 1. 17, 4 into 4 plus 1. Next हो जाएगा 4 into 5 plus 1 and so on. So n term हो जाएगी 4 into n plus 1. Next is note to remember. A list of a number or object which are in a specific order are said to be in sequence. Next is algebra. In arithmetic, we deal with the specific number and use the symbol 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on to represent them. we use 4 fundamental operations, namely addition, subtraction, multiplication and division on specific number and obtain the numbers expression. Consider the following example. The perimeter of square is given by the perimeter that is equals to 4 into side. If we represent the perimeter by the letter P and the length and the side of letter X, हम यहाँ पे perimeter को we are representing by the letter P and side by S. So we can write P equals to 4 into S. This rule is true for all systems of unit and for all possible values of the length of the side of square. When S equals to 2, so perimeter क्या हो जाएगा? 4 into 2 that is 8. If S is 3, side 3 है, so perimeter equals to 4 into 3 that is 12. Clearly, P and S represent the number, thus the generalizing rule of arithmetics are known as formulae. In the formulae, we use letter to denote the numbers. Such letters are known as literal numbers. A generalization of arithmetic in which letter represent number are combined according to the rule of arithmetic. Next is constant and variables. In algebra, we come across the two types of symbol, namely constant and variable. The symbol which have a fixed value of in any situation are called constants, such as 2, 3, 11, -7, 5, etc. The symbol whose value change according to the situation are called the literal or variable, such as x, y, z, l, m, p, etc. Next is note to remember. The literal numbers are the letter of alphabet that represent unknown numbers. They are also called variable. The combination of the constant and the variable, always a variable, such as in 5 into x. 5 is the constant and x is variable here, but the combinedly 5x is a variable. Clear? Next is operation involving variables. Related to addition, the sum of x and 12 means x plus 12. 7 more than y means y plus 7. Related to subtraction, 5 less than z means z minus 5. Clear? X diminished means decrease by 8 means x minus 8. Related to multiplication, 9 times x means 9 into x. The product of 6 and y means 6y. Related to division, y is divided by 3 means y divided by 3 or y upon 3. 24 divided by x means 24 divided by x, or we can write 24 upon x. Next is note to remember. Generally, we do not write the sign of multiplication between a constant and a literal number, or between two or more than two literal numbers. For example, b into x is written as bx. So, we will put the sign of multiplication. X into y and to z is written as xyz. Next is properties of addition and multiplication. For any literal x, y and z, we have x plus y equals to y plus x and x plus y plus z equals to x plus y plus z. Clear? X plus 0 equals to 0 plus x equals to x. X into y equals to y into x, and x multiplied by y z equals to xy into z. X into 0 equals to 0 into x, that is equals to 0. X into 1 equals to 1 into x, that is equals to x. Next is power of literal. When a variable is multiplied by the same variable many times, the product is said to be in the exponential form. For example, a multiplied by 5 times means a into a into a into a into a can be written as a is to power 5 and read as a raised to the power 5, where a is called the base and 5 is called the index or the exponent or the power of a. A m time है, so we can write it a is to power m. Here a is the base and m is the power or exponent. Now we'll take an example. Write the following statement in algebraic form. First is 7 more than x. 7 more than x, that will be written as x plus 7. Clear? Next is exercise 11.1. Write the following in the exponential form. So here a is multiply how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll write a is to power 5 and b 4 times, b is to power 4. That is the exponential form of given expression. So you have to practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is algebraic expression. A combination of constant and variable connected by the symbol plus minus only is called the algebraic expression, such as 4x plus 5y, 3x minus 6x plus 4, etc. There are various types of algebraic expression as follow. First is monomial. An expression consisting only one term is called monomial. Like here, 3x only one term minus 4xy square. So only one term is there, that is called monomial. Next is binomial. Bi means two. An expression consisting of two terms is called binomial. For example, 2x minus 3y, two terms are there, 1 and 2. 4x square y plus z, so two terms hai. So these are the examples of binomial. Next is trinomial. Tri means three. An expression consisting of three terms is called the trinomial, such as 5x plus z plus 9. Three terms ho gayi, 1, 2 and 3. So this is a trinomial. Next is polynomial. An expression consisting of two or more terms are called polynomial. For example, 4x square plus 3y plus 9y square plus t, etc. These are the example of polynomial. Next is note to remember. If two or more constant or variable are the product form in the quotient form, they consider only one term and called monomial. Next is terms. A term may be constant or a variable or the product of quotient and number of variables such as 7, 8, minus 12, minus 15, etc. are the constant terms. Clear? X square, y cube, xy, these are the variable terms. 3x square, 5x square y, 6z are the product of constant and variable because इसमें दोनों हैं. 17 upon x, 15 upon y square, 10 upon xyz are the quotient of the constant and variable. Next is like term. The term having the same literal factor is called the like term. The numerical coefficient may be different. Next is note to remember. The symbol or the number appear before a variable used in an algebraic term is known as coefficient. For example, n minus 7ab and minus 7a is the quotient of b. b का coefficient क्या हो जाएगा? बाकी का जो भी पार्ट बचा है, like minus 7a. And minus 7 is the coefficient of ab, जो बाकी का पार्ट है. Clear? In minus xy, minus 1 is the coefficient of xy. Here, 4x square y cube minus 3x square y cube, 13x square y cube and minus 9xyz square. 10xyz square, 15 upon 2 xyz square are like terms because all contain the same literal value x square y cube, x square y cube. सब में same है, so they are like term. Next is unlike terms. The terms not having the same literal factor are called unlike terms, such as 4xy, 3x square y, minus 5xy square, etc. are unlike terms because all they are having different literal factors. Here xy, x square y, here xy square. Clear? Next is factors. When two or more numbers and literal are multiplied, then the result is called the product and each one of them is called the factor of the given algebraic expression, such as 15xy square. So 15x and y square are the factors of 15xy square. Clear? Next is coefficient. In any product of the number, each number is the coefficient of the other remaining number of the product, such as 15yz square. So, if we talk about the coefficient of yz square, so remaining part is 15, so coefficient हो जाएगा 15. Coefficient of y, that is 15z square. Coefficient of z square, that is 15y, and coefficient of 15, that is yz square. Clear? Next is note to remember. If it is not specified what or whose coefficient is to be written, always mention the numerical coefficient. Now we'll take an example. Identify monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial from the following expression. First one is 3x square y upon z. So it consists only one term, so it is a monomial. Clear? So this is how you can identify whether the given term is monomial, binomial and trinomial. Clear? Next is exercise 11.2. Identify monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial from the following expression. First expression is 3x plus 6y square minus 4. So this expression contains three terms, 1, 2 and 3. So this is trinomial. Clear? So practice all the questions of this exercise. We'll move to next topic. Next is addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. In algebraic expression, we add only the numerical coefficient of the term as usual, and similarly we subtract only the numerical coefficient of the term as usual, meaning by the changing the sign of the lower expression. We'll take an example. Add minus 15yz square, 15z square y and 13yz square. Clear? We have to add these since all given terms are like terms. Clear? Because all contain yz square. Same. उसका order change कर दिया but same है yz square तीनों में. So the required sum that is equals to, जो numerical part है उसको अलग से करेंगे, minus 15 plus 15 and 13, और जो term है उसको वापस little part को हम यहाँ पे लिख देंगे. So minus 15 and plus 15 cancel हो जाएगा, तो 13 बच गया 13yz square. That is our answer. Clear? Next is column method. In the method, each expression is written in the separate row in such a way that the like term must be in one below and the other in the other column. We'll take an example. Add the following expression. We have to add these numbers. So on writing the given expression column with the like term one below other. So first expression is minus 7xy square plus 3xy plus 7yz square. Now what we'll do? लाइक टर्म्स को हम एक दूसरे के नीचे लिखेंगे. लाइक एक्स वाई स्क्वायर के नीचे एक्स वाई स्क्वायर वाला ही टर्म लिखेंगे, एक्स वाई के नीचे एक्स वाई वाला एंड वाई जी स्क्वायर के नीचे वाई जी. फिर इस तरीके से विल अरेंज दैम. सो विल स्टार्ट प्लस 7 माइनस 8 एंड 6. सो जो न्यूमेरिकल पार्ट है उसको अलग से करेंगे एंड लिटिल पार्ट को हम यहाँ लिख देंगे. सो 7 माइनस 8 दैट इज minus 1 and plus 6 that is equals to 5yz square. Here 4 plus 3 because दोनों positive है that is 7 और minus 10 है that means 3xy minus का होगा. Here 6 plus 9 कर देंगे that is 15 minus 4 that is equals to 11xy square. So we can add like this. Clear? Next is exercise 11.3. Add the following 14yx and minus 3xy. दोनों में सेम है. So what we'll do? हम न्यूमेरिकल पार्ट को अलग कर देंगे. 14 minus 3 and xy. That is equals to 11xy. Clear? So practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is things to remember. Algebra is the branch of mathematics that involve letters of an alphabet, numbers and mathematical operation. Letters used to repeat unknown numbers are called the literal number or variable. The quantities with fixed numerical values called the constant. Algebraic expressions are the combination of variable and the constant with the operation performed on them. Expressions are made up of terms. The term is the product of the factor and the factor containing variable are called the algebraic factors. Any factor in the term is called the coefficient of the product or remaining factor. Terms having same algebraic factors are called like terms and those with the different algebraic factors are called unlike terms. Expression with the several terms are called polynomial. One term expression is called monomial, two term expression is called binomial and three term expression is called trinomial. Next is multiple choice questions. Take the correct options. The letters which are used to represent the number are called variables. So B is the correct option. Here we end the chapter. I hope you understand it well. Now to practice it.